Despite our achievement in reaching the moon, our exploration of the extensive depths beneath our feet is still in its infancy, merely scratching the surface of our planet. Our understanding of the galaxies far beyond in the universe surpasses our knowledge of the depths beneath the Earth's surface. Take this as an example. Voyager 1, a renowned satellite, took 26 years to venture beyond our solar system. Yet in a similar span, we've only managed to explore a mere 12 kilometers into the Earth's surface. This prompts us to ask, what mysteries lie concealed in the very depths of our planet? Let's start our story with the Kola superdeep borehole, the deepest hole ever dug by mankind. Its depths were so immense that there were rumors of workers hearing chilling echoes similar to screams from the depths of hell. In fact, it is believed that this was the real reason why the project was abandoned. The origin of this project is truly fascinating. During the space race, while the US and Soviet Union competed for supremacy in space exploration, a lesser-known competition unfolded between their top drillers. In the late 1950s and early 1960s, both Americans and Soviets devised separate plans to drill as deeply as possible into the Earth's crust, an outer layer stretching from 30 to 50 kilometers in depth out of the Earth's total 6,730 kilometers to the core. The Americans initiated this effort with Project Borehole, located off the Pacific coast of Mexico. Its objective was to extract a sample of material from the Earth's mantle by drilling a hole through the Earth's crust to reach the Mohorovicic discontinuity, known as the MOHO. Unfortunately, financial limitations led to its premature termination in 1966. Nevertheless, it provided a vital groundwork for future offshore drilling projects. On the other hand, the Soviets achieved greater success, thanks to the strategic planning of the Interdepartmental Scientific Council for the study of the Earth's interior and super-deep drilling. Their drilling efforts on the Kola Peninsula, spanning from 1970 to 1994, gradually excavated to set a groundbreaking record at the time, the world's deepest hole. Located in the northwestern part of Russia on the Kola Peninsula, which is adjacent to Norway and Finland, this hole reaches a depth of 7.5 miles, delving into 1/3 of the Earth's crust. Here's a fascinating tidbit. It's so deep that if someone were to fall in by chance, it would take 3 minutes to reach the bottom. However, there's no need to worry. The likelihood of such an occurrence is nearly impossible due to the hole's narrow width, only 23 centimeters, roughly the size of an average shoe. Numerous peculiar anecdotes surrounding this project contributed to its heightened controversy. One of the reports indicated that as the drill penetrated a cavity within the Earth's crust, it experienced a malfunction. Upon retrieval, the drill was observed to be glowing intensely in a red-hot state. Several workers involved in the drilling corroborated that the rope broke multiple times, seemingly pulled downward by an unseen force. However, the most contentious version of events came directly from the project's own leader, Viktor Azakov. When they reached a depth of 12,262 meters, they employed a specialized microphone to capture the sounds emanating from within the Earth. Instead of encountering the anticipated sounds associated with the Earth's geological activities, what they heard resembled human screams. Although Azakov did not hold religious beliefs in heaven or the Bible due to his communist ideology, as a scientist, he perceived this occurrence as a glimpse into something akin to hell. Initially, they attributed the noise to the drilling rig's operation, but upon thorough examination, they discerned that it resembled the anguished screams of countless individuals. A substantial number of the team quit immediately, profoundly disturbed by the idea that they might have captured the cries of tormented souls and their demonic oppressors. The remaining members endeavored to formulate a scientific rationale for the recorded phenomena, but they were unprepared for what followed. On the subsequent night, an immense column of fire and smoke erupted from the borehole. Upon emerging, laborers asserted that it assumed the likeness of a bat or a demon before them, inscribing the words, "I have conquered," across the sky. This event took place in the year 1989. Upon receiving word of the incident, medical staff were sent to the location. They administered sedatives, pain relievers, and other drugs to the traumatized staff, purportedly causing a temporary loss of their memory regarding that harrowing night. Following Azakov's demise and the collapse of the USSR, it was said that his grandson discovered a copy of this remarkable recording. This discovery is what brought the sounds from hell to the attention of the public. Nevertheless, specialists who examined the clip contended that it merely consisted of looped sound effects from the 1972 film Barren Blood to achieve the eerie effect. The depths of our planet remain largely uncharted, leaving us with incomplete knowledge of its interior. However, nearly every ancient civilization holds stories or allusions to the inner domains of the Earth, along with civilizations or inhabitants residing within its core. Many narratives describe these locations as purgatories where departed spirits reside, rather than thriving societies in the present. The Greeks mentioned Hades, Christians referred to it as hell, and in Judaism, it is known as Sheol. This idea, hinting that hell might be under the ground, possibly at the center of the earth, comes from Bible verses like Luke chapter 10, verse 15. "And thou, Capernaum, which art exalted to heaven, shalt be thrust down to hell." Psalm chapter 63, verse 9 gives us another hint. "But those who seek my life, to destroy it, shall go into the lower parts of the earth." According to the King James Version, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 9 mentions that before Jesus ascended into heaven, he also descended into the lower parts of the earth. Some Christians interpret the lower parts of the earth as a reference to hell, where they believe Jesus spent the time between his death and resurrection. The prevailing belief is that hell is inhabited by unimaginably wicked beings, beyond what even the darkest minds can conceive, making it a place one would certainly wish to avoid. However, the mystery of the Earth's interior goes beyond tales of it being the final resting place for departed spirits. Throughout centuries, intriguing myths have fascinated human minds, suggesting that it might host a civilization more advanced than ours. Clues to this can be found in the historical accounts of numerous ancient societies. For instance, the Babylonian hero Gilgamesh ventured to the depths of the earth to visit his ancestor Utnapishtim. In Greek mythology, Orpheus made an attempt to rescue Eurydice from the subterranean realm. Egyptian beliefs included the pharaohs communicating with the underworld through covert tunnels concealed within the pyramids. One of the most renowned tales about subterranean civilizations is that of Agartha. This inner Earth kingdom interconnects every continent worldwide through an expansive tunnel network. The origins of the Agarthan legend can be linked to ancient India before Hinduism, featuring a tale of an island situated in an inland sea north of the Himalayas. This island was said to be inhabited by an extraordinary group of superhuman beings possessing knowledge and wisdom surpassing that of outsiders. Escaping an unspecified disaster, possibly the continental drift that shaped the Earth's surface as we know it today, these beings relocated their island nation underground and established Agartha. The story gained traction when a respected U.S. military pilot, Richard Byrd, meticulously documented his encounter with this advanced subterranean civilization in his private diary. According to his narrative, he had the opportunity to visit this civilization during his expedition to the North Pole on February 19, 1947. During the flight, Byrd detected a minor oil leak in the engine, which coincided with a period of turbulence. As he struggled with the controls to prevent a potential crash, the aircraft unexpectedly entered what seemed to be a cave. Upon emerging from it, the pilot and his team stumbled upon a mountain range they had never seen in their previous North Pole expeditions. What was even more astounding was the presence of green valleys and forests, defying their expectations of encountering only snow and ice. He also made note of the sun's absence, although an unusual light illuminated their surroundings. The team found themselves amidst unusual flora and fauna, some resembling mammoths, which were unfamiliar to them. Richard recounted encountering peculiar flying vehicles, from which human-like beings emerged. These beings were tall, had smooth skin with a subtle blue-green tint resembling the local water bodies. Notably, they sported white hair and wore distinctive attire. The inhabitants utilized wheel-less platforms for transportation and resided in houses made of crystal, forming a city that emitted a mesmerizing play of rainbow hues. It was evident to Bird that their civilization exceeded our own in the realms of science, culture, and technology. Within India, a long-standing belief endures among some that the depths of the earth are inhabited by an advanced serpent-like civilization known as the Nagas. These beings are said to reside in the cities of Patala and Bhogavati. As the legend goes, they engage in conflict with the kingdom of Agartha. The Nagas represent an immensely advanced species equipped with highly sophisticated technology. Vedic texts provide extensive descriptions of Vimanas, flying machines that navigated the skies. Additionally, Nagas are depicted possessing mystical stones and a third eye located in the center of their foreheads. They harbor a contempt for human beings, reportedly abducting, torturing, interbreeding with, and even consuming them. While the entrance to Bhogavati is believed to be located somewhere in the Himalayas, proponents argue that Patala can be accessed through the well of Sheshna in Benares, India. In addition to these legendary advanced civilizations, there was a period in our history when our ancestors genuinely constructed subterranean cities. Deep beneath the Turkish town of Derinkuyu lies an extensive underground complex reaching a depth of 85 meters. Spread over a vast area and featuring an intricate network of twisting tunnels, Derinkuyu remained lost to history until 1963, when a man stumbled upon a tunnel behind one of his house walls. This subterranean city encompasses 18 stories, housing wells, chapels, stables, schools, and more, with the capacity to accommodate up to 20,000 individuals. Carved into the soft volcanic rock of the Cappadocia region in Turkey, known as Tuff, the creation of this underground city was a remarkable achievement. The complex stands as a remarkable testament to ancient engineering, complete with ventilation shafts, wells, water tanks, and an extensive system of passages and tunnels. The origins and purpose of the city remained a mystery until recently. It is believed that the city was constructed 2,800 years ago during the 8th century BC by the Indo-European Phrygians. The Phrygians were renowned architects during the Iron Age, recognized for their involvement in intricate large-scale construction endeavors. Subsequently expanded during the Byzantine era, it is likely that Christians enlarged it and used it as a sanctuary to evade persecution, a theory supported by the presence of a church on the lowest floor. Even in the 20th century, it served as a refuge to escape persecution during the Ottoman Empire. In recent times, China has embarked on an ambitious endeavor, delving into the construction of two of the world's deepest man-made boreholes, with the goal of reaching a staggering depth of 11,100 meters. These ultra-deep holes surpass the height of Mount Everest, which stands at approximately 8,800 meters from summit to base. Remarkably, the drilling apparatus is designed to endure temperatures of up to 200 degrees Celsius and withstand forces 1,700 times greater than atmospheric pressure. These ambitious projects hold the potential to unveil astonishing revelations about the Earth's enigmatic depths, providing a tantalizing glimpse into the mysteries hidden beneath our very feet. Could they stumble upon the fabled city of Agartha, or even the very existence of hell? Only time will tell. What are your thoughts about this? I hope you like our story. Until the next one.